Welcome to the I'm Rich People channel. If you don't do this, you'll never be free. Hey, can I ask you something kind of personal? When was the last time you truly felt free? Not just on a weekend, not just during a vacation, but deep in your bones, free to be yourself, free from guilt, from pressure, from pretending. For a lot of us, that kind of freedom feels like a distant idea, like something reserved for later, after the to-do list is done, after you earn enough, prove enough, become enough. But here's the honest truth. You'll never feel free, no matter how much you achieve, if you don't do this one thing: learn to let go. Let go of what? That depends on you. But I can tell you from experience and from watching others quietly suffer, freedom doesn't come from having everything. It comes from releasing the things that are holding you back. So let's talk about that today. No judgment, no pressure, just a calm, honest conversation, like two friends sitting in a quiet room, thinking about what really matters. 1. Let go of needing everyone's approval. This one's huge. We all want to be liked. It's human, but chasing approval can become a silent prison. Every time you do something just to keep the peace, every time you bite your tongue when your truth wants to come out, every time you shrink yourself to fit someone else's idea of who you should be, you trade a little bit of your freedom away. Here's the thing. Not everyone is meant to understand you, and that's okay. You are not a product to be marketed. You are a human being with a soul that's constantly growing. So the next time you feel that itch to over-explain yourself or to apologize for simply being who you are, pause. Take a breath and remind yourself, I am allowed to be me, even if not everyone gets it. That's not rebellion. That's freedom. 2. Let go of the illusion of control. Have you ever noticed how much energy we spend trying to manage everything? Trying to predict outcomes, trying to plan for every possible twist, trying to control how others react, how life unfolds, how we feel? It's exhausting. Here's what I've learned the hard way. Control is comforting, but it's not freedom. Control makes you feel safe until it breaks, and then you're left more anxious than before. Real freedom starts when you make peace with uncertainty. When you can say, I don't know what's next, and I'm okay with that. It doesn't mean giving up. It means loosening your grip, because when your hands aren't clenched, they're open. And open hands can receive things you never could have controlled, but deeply needed. 3. Let go of old stories about who you are. We all carry stories. Stories from childhood, from past mistakes, from things other people said, offhand comments that stuck like glue. And sometimes those stories become cages. You start believing things like, I'm not disciplined. I always mess things up. I'm not meant to be successful. I'm just not like them. But here's the truth. You are not your past. You are not your worst day. You are not a fixed character in someone else's narrative. You're allowed to evolve, to rewrite the script, to become someone your younger self never imagined possible. So if there's a story you've been telling yourself that feels more like a weight than a truth, maybe it's time to let it go. Start writing a new one. You get to choose the voice now. Let go of the need to always be productive. This one might surprise you, especially in a world that constantly tells us to do more, hustle harder, stay busy. But think about it. If every moment of your life has to be justified by output, by results, by how much you can check off your list, then when do you get to be? Freedom isn't just the ability to work on your own terms, it's the ability to rest without guilt. So take the nap, take the walk with no destination. Listen to music without multitasking, stare out the window for no reason. Not everything has to make you better. Some things are meant to make you whole. Let's pause here. Take a slow breath, let it all settle. You don't have to let go of everything at once. Just one thing, one small release, because that's how real freedom is built. Not in a dramatic moment, but in quiet decisions made daily. So let me gently ask you, what are you still carrying that isn't yours anymore? A belief? A habit? A version of you that doesn't feel true? You don't need to fix it all today. You just need to notice, and maybe whisper to yourself, I deserve to feel free. Because you do. Here are a few small steps to help you get there. Journal the sentence. I'll feel more free when I let go of and see what shows up. Practice saying no without apologizing, even if it's just once this week. Take 10 minutes each day to do nothing productive and protect that time. Ask yourself before reacting, is this worth my energy? Or can I let it pass? Remember, freedom isn't found in a perfect life. It's found in presence, in being able to breathe deeply and say, I'm not bound by this anymore. You don't need permission to feel free. You don't need to wait until the timing is perfect or until you've checked every box. You just need to begin releasing what was never meant to stay. A little at a time, kindly, patiently, and with so much self-compassion. Because the version of you that's light, honest, open, the version that sleeps well and smiles without reason, they're not far away. They're just waiting for you to let go. And when you do, you won't just feel free. You'll feel home. If you don't subscribe to this channel, I'm Rich People. You might never hear from us again. But if you already did, congratulations. You're growing every single day.